Now let's work the 9th round. This round requires working a special stitch technique. It's recommended to watch the demonstration before working this round. Join the yarn in the 4th stitch of the DC 7-in-1 from round 8. Make 1 chain to begin, then make a SC 2-in-1. The adjacent stitch is a single crochet, because we'll need to work around the star later. Here, work an unclosed single crochet first. Insert the hook and draw the yarn through. This is an unclosed single crochet stitch. Then refer to the chart. Insert the hook at the position corresponding to the star. First, yarn over. Pick up the corresponding double crochet stitch. Pull the yarn through. Then pick up the corresponding single crochet stitch. You can pull the yarn a bit looser. Next, pick up the 2nd stitch of the DC 2-in-1. Then hook into the remaining strand of this double crochet stitch. Then hook into this double crochet stitch again. You can hook at approximately the middle position of the DC 7-in-1. Then yarn over. First, pull through the front 2 loops. Then yarn over and pull through the front 3 loops in sequence. Keep pulling through until only 1 loop remains on the hook. Then crochet 5 chains. You can make them a bit looser. Then on the 3rd stitch of the next adjacent DC 7-in-1. First, make an unclosed single crochet. Leave the chain behind. Then insert the hook along the position of the star. Here, you'll crochet 5 times. Then yarn over again. Pull through the loop on the hook. First, pull through the front 2 loops. Then pull through the front 3 loops in sequence. When done, make a SC2 in 1 in the next adjacent stitch. Then make another unclosed single crochet. Then crochet along the insertion point of the star. Here, it's a total of 6 times. After that, chain 5. Then on the popcorn, pick up 1-2 threads from behind, and make a slip stitch. Next, chain 5 again. Then on the third stitch of the adjacent DC7 in 1, make an unclosed single crochet stitch. Next, insert the hook along the position of the star and crochet, a total of 6 times. Let's take a look. Consider the crocheted part as one group. This group is worked on the corresponding stitch, crocheting single crochets and SC2 in 1. On the popcorn, make a slip stitch between chain 5. When crocheting, you also need to insert the hook along the star position. Note, before crocheting the star, you need to make an unclosed stitch. Work this round completely. After finishing, slip stitch to close. Pull tight. This completes round 9. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in ends. Now let's crochet round 10. First, join yarn to the last single crochet of the previous round. Then chain 5. Skip 2 stitches, make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 7. Next, make 1 slip stitch in the adjacent single crochet. Chain 5 again. skip 2 stitches, make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 3. This round is worked by picking up the corresponding stitch, and chain space from round 9. Chain in between. Work this round completely. Finish with 1 slip stitch at the joining position. This completes round 10. Now let's crochet round 11. First, make 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Then chain 3 as the beginning chain. Next, work 6 double crochets in this chain space. Then make 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Then chain 5. Continue with 1 slip stitch in this chain space. Then make 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Chain 3. Make 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Chain 3. Continue with 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Treat the work section as one group. Continue crocheting this round completely following the same method for each group. Finish with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pull tight. This completes round 11. Now let's start round 12. Chain 3 as the beginning chain. Work 1 more double crochet in the same position. Then work 1 double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. Then work 1 DC2 in 1. Work 3 double crochets in the adjacent chain space. Then from the back of the middle HDC stitch on the small petal top. Pick up 1-2 threads and work 1 slip stitch. Then continue working 3 double crochets in this chain space. Next work 1 DC2 in 1 in the adjacent double crochet. Then work 5 double crochets one by one. Then work 1 DC2 in 1. Next at the second stitch of the SC2 in 1 corresponding to the large petal. Pick up 1-2 threads from behind and work 1 slip stitch. Three chains. Then at the HDC stitch in the middle of the second row of this petal. Pick up 1-2 threads and work 1 slip stitch. Then work 3 chains. Next at the first stitch of the SC2 in 1 on the third row, similarly pick up 1-2 threads from behind and work 1 slip stitch. Treat the worked part as one group. Continue working this round using the same method for each group. After finishing, join with a slip stitch. Tighten. This completes round 12. Next, refer to the chart and crochet round 13. Pick up the stitches and chain spaces from the previous round. When reaching a slip stitch, work into the braid of the slip stitch. Please complete this part on your own. Now let's crochet round 14. Join the yarn corresponding to 1 stitch from the previous round. Make 1 chain to begin. Work 1 single crochet in the same position. Then work 1 picket stitch. Then work 3 chains. Next, skip 2 stitches. Work 1 slip stitch. Pay attention, pick up the back 1-2 strands to crochet. Then work 3 chains. Skip 2 stitches. Pick up the stitch and work 1 slip stitch. After completing, work 4 chains. Then skip 2 stitches, pick up the stitch and work a DC5 popcorn stitch. After completing, work 4 chains. Then skip 2 stitches, work 1 slip stitch. 3 chains. Continue and skip 2 stitches, pick up the back 1-2 strands and work 1 slip stitch. Three chains. Treat the worked part as one group. Continue and repeat this group. Work this round completely. Mindful, some slip stitches are worked by picking up the back 1-2 strands. After completing, slip stitch. Pull tight, leave a yarn tail, fasten off and weave in the ends. This completes round 14. Next, we'll work round 15. Attach yarn in the chain space of the first picket stitch from the previous round. Make 3 chains to start. Continue with 4 double crochets in the same space. Next, locate the first DC2 in 1 from round 13. Work 1/2 double crochet in the adjacent stitch. Leave the chain from round 14 at the back. Then work 1 single crochet and 1/2 double crochet. Next, in the chain space on the right side of the popcorn stitch from round 14, work 1/2 double crochet, 2 treble crochets. First, work 2 treble crochets on the popcorn stitch. Then work 1 picket stitch. Followed by 1 treble crochet. Then work 2 treble crochets in the adjacent chain space. Two double crochets. And 1/2 double crochet. Next, on the corresponding double crochet from round 13, work 1/2 double crochet. One single crochet. And 1/2 double crochet. Treat the work section as one group. Continue working the rest of the round using the same method for each group. Once completed, join with a slip stitch and pull tight. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off and weave in the ends. This completes round 15. Now let's crochet round 16. First, join the yarn in the last chain space of round 14. Make 3 chains as the beginning chain, then work 2 more double crochets in the same position. Chain 1. Next, in the corresponding double crochet from round 15, pick up 2 strands from behind and work 1 slip stitch. Chain 1. Then in the first chain space of round 14, work 3 double crochets. Next, work 3 double crochets in the adjacent chain space. Then work 1 slip stitch in the corresponding double crochet from round 15. Chain 3. Then pick up the middle treble crochet, and work 1 slip stitch. Pay attention, pick up 2 strands from the lower part on the wrong side. Chain 3. Then work in the corresponding double crochet. Pick up 2 strands from behind, and work a slip stitch. Move down and work 3 double crochets in the corresponding chain space of round 14. Let's take a look. Treat the crocheted part as one group. Work all the way around to complete this round. Once finished, slip stitch to tighten. This completes round 16. Next, follow the chart and crochet all the way up to round 22. Pay attention to round 17. You also need to pick up 2 strands from behind on the corresponding treble crochet of round 15. Work a slip stitch. Work 2 chains in between. Place the stitch pattern of round 17 in front. The crocheting method for round 22 is similar to round 9. Simply crochet along the position of the stars. Next, everyone please crochet these rounds on your own. Then we'll crochet the petals. Join yarn on the corresponding single crochet of round 21. Pay attention. Place the chain of round 22 behind. Join yarn in the middle stitch of the remaining 3 single crochets. Let's start with row 1. Work 5 chains. Then work a TR5 popcorn stitch. First, work 5 treble crochets. Then pull the loop through the first stitch. Work 1 chain to secure. This completes the TR5 popcorn stitch. Next, work 5 more chains. Then work 1 slip stitch. Then the first row is completed. Leave a yarn tail and fasten off. Next, let's crochet row 2. Join yarn in the stitch 1 space apart from the first row. Make 1 chain to begin. Then first, in the chain space of row 1, work 2 half double crochets. Five double crochets. Then work 1 tr3-in-1 on the popcorn stitch. That is, work 3 treble crochets in the same stitch. So 1 tr3-in-1 is completed. Then work 5 double crochets in the left chain space. Weave in the end of the previous row. Two half double crochets. Then make 1 slip stitch on the single crochet corresponding to round 21. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in the ends. So 1 petal is finished. Next, follow the same method. Crochet petals on the corresponding single crochets. Finish crocheting all the petals. So the petals are finished. Now let's crochet round 23. Join the yarn on the half double crochet corresponding to the first petal. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Then work the corresponding stitches along this petal. After finishing, move to the first stitch of the SC2-in-1 on round 22. First work 1 slip stitch. Then work 5 chains. Then work on the second stitch of the SC2-in-1. Work 1 slip stitch. Then work 3 chains. Next, on the single crochet corresponding to round 21, work 1 slip stitch. Keep the chains of round 22 at the back. Then work 4 chains. Then continue working 1 tr3 bobble on the same stitch. First work 3 unclosed treble crochets. Then yarn over and draw through all loops once. So the tr3 bobble is completed. Then work 2 chains. Then work 1 tr3 bobble on the adjacent single crochet. First, work 3 unclosed double treble crochets on this stitch. Let's start with the first one. Yarn over the hook 3 times. Insert and draw the yarn through. Then yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat this 3 times. This is 1 unclosed double treble crochet. Then work 2 more. Finally, yarn over, and draw through in once. This completes 1 DT or 3 bobble. Then work 2 chains. Work 1 T or 3 bobble on the adjacent stitch. After completing it, work 4 chains. Continue to work 1 slip stitch here. Then work 3 chains. Work 1 slip stitch on the corresponding single crochet. Five chains. Continue working 1 slip stitch on the corresponding stitch. Treat the completed part as one group. Continue crocheting around using the same method for this group. After completing, slip stitch to the beginning chain to join. This completes round 23. Next, follow the chart to complete rounds 24 to 25. Pay attention. In round 25, half double crochets and single crochets are worked in the same stitch. Now proceed to crochet round 26. Join the yarn in the second stitch of round 25. Then chain 5. Next, make 1 slip stitch in the second double crochet of the adjacent petal. Then chain 7. Then, in the second to last double crochet of this petal, make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 5. Then, in the corresponding SC2 in one of round 25, pick up the first stitch and make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 1. Then, in the corresponding half double crochet of round 25, pick up 2 strands from behind, and make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 7. Then pick up 2 strands behind the middle DT or 3 bobble. Make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 7. Then, in the corresponding half double crochet, make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 1. Then, in the corresponding SC2 in one of round 25, pick up 2 strands in the second stitch and make 1 slip stitch. Treat the completed part as one group. Continue working this round using the same method. Finish with 1 slip stitch in the starting joining position. That completes round 26. Now let's work round 27. First, make 1 slip stitch in the corresponding single crochet of round 25. Keep it loose. Then chain 7. Then in the chain space in the middle of the previous round, make 1 slip stitch. Then chain 7. Then make 1 slip stitch in the corresponding single crochet of round 25. Then in the chain space of 1 chain in the previous round, work 3 double crochets. After completing that, make 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Chain 3. 1 slip stitch. Chain 3 again. Then make 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Chain 3 and 1 slip stitch. Then work 3 double crochets in the chain space of the adjacent stitch. Treat the worked part as one group. Continue working this round using the same method for this group. After finishing, pick up the starting slip stitch. Make 1 slip stitch to join. Pull tight. This completes round 27. Now let's crochet round 28. First, skip 2 stitches from round 25. In the corresponding single crochet, pick up 2 strands from the back. Work 1 slip stitch. Chain 5. Work 1 slip stitch in the chain space of the previous round. Chain 5. Continue by working 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space. Chain 5. Then work 1 slip stitch in the corresponding single crochet of round 25. Next, in the 3 double crochets of the previous round, work 1 DC2 and 1 in each. After finishing, continue in the 3 adjacent chain spaces of the previous round. Work 1 slip stitch in each. Chain 3 in between. After finishing, work 3 DC2 in 1. Continue using this group method to complete the round. Finish by joining with a slip stitch to the starting slip stitch. Pull tight. This completes round 28. Next, crochet round 29. First, work 1 slip stitch in the adjacent chain space, then make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Continue by working 1 double crochet in this same chain space. Next, work 1 slip stitch in the single crochet on round 25 that corresponds. Then chain 3. Next, work 1 slip stitch in the double crochet on round 24 that corresponds. Then chain 3. Work 1 slip stitch in the corresponding single crochet. Then work 2 double crochets in the adjacent chain space. In the next stitches, work 5 double crochets one after another. Then work 1 DC2 in 1. Next, work 1 slip stitch in the corresponding double crochet. Chain 3 in between. Once done, work 1 DC2 in 1 in the adjacent stitch. Then work 5 double crochets one after another. Continue by treating the worked part as one group. Now complete this round. Once done, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. This completes round 29. Now let's crochet round 30. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Next, work 1 DC2 in 1 in the adjacent stitch. Work 3 double crochets in the left chain space. Then work 1 double crochet in the slip stitch. Continue by working 3 double crochets in the left chain space. Then work 1 DC2 in 1 in the adjacent stitch. Next, work 7 double crochets. Complete this round. Once done, slip stitch and pull tight. This completes round 30. Leave a yarn tail, cut the yarn, and weave in the ends. Finally, let's crochet the edging. First, crochet along the back piece. Then, crochet along the front piece. Pay attention when crocheting the front piece at round 25. Around the top area, insert into approximately the middle stitch and crochet together. Below, I'll demonstrate using a swatch. The swatch is for demonstration only, not as a reference. First, crochet along the back piece. Join the yarn in the first chain space of the last round on the back piece. Make 1 chain to begin, then work 2 single crochets here. Next, work 1 picket stitch. Continue with 2 single crochets in this same chain space. Let me show you. The way to work this row is, work 4 single crochets and 1 picket stitch in the chain space. Finish this row. Pay attention. Finish crocheting just part of the chain spaces. Once completed, take the front piece. I'll demonstrate using a swatch here. Take the front piece, start from the last stitch of the last round. Count back to match the stitch count of the back piece. Begin crocheting from this stitch. Work all the way to the last stitch. Pay attention while crocheting. When reaching the corresponding position of round 25, work together. Once you reach the matching position, make 1 slip stitch joining the first stitch of the back piece. Then continue crocheting along both the front and back pieces at the same time. In each chain space of the back piece, still work 4 single crochets. Finish this round completely. Once completed, join with a slip stitch to the nearby single crochet. Pull tight, leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in the ends. That's all for crocheting the edging. Finally, let's sew on the zipper. Use the same color yarn as the edging for sewing. Cut a yarn tail about 2-3 times the length of the sewing position. Take out 2 strands from it. Then insert into a finer sewing needle. Start sewing along the opening position. Which end the zipper head goes on is up to your personal preference. The excess part of the zipper can be placed inside the fabric. When sewing, align the zipper teeth roughly with the edge of the crocheted edging. For specific sewing details, please refer to the video demonstration below. Note that the video only demonstrates the technique. Next, continue sewing on the zipper. Here I'm using a sample to demonstrate. Sew the zipper onto the opening position. First, cut a piece of sewing thread a bit longer. Thread the needle. Fold the thread tail in half and tie a knot. Put it aside for now. Before sewing, let's take a look at the zipper's structure. With the zipper closed, the end with the zipper head is the top stop position. The other end is the bottom stop position. The 2 sides are the tapes, with the zipper chain on the tapes. Face the opening towards yourself. According to your own usage habit, choose which side to place the zipper head on. Position the zipper's bottom stop on one side of the opening. Make sure the zipper head is facing upwards. Make sure the position is correct. You can first check the length of the zipper. Leave roughly the same length at both ends of the zipper. Secure the bottom stop position to the opening. When securing, try not to show visible stitches on the surface. Sew a few times to secure. You can also sew a few stitches on the extra part of the bottom stop. Once the bottom stop is secured, open the zipper. Align the opening edge with the zipper chain. Start sewing one side of the zipper tape. Pick up stitches along the edging stitch position on the main piece. Gently tighten the yarn. Make sure no sewing traces show on the surface. Try to sew densely to make it more secure. Pay attention to adjusting the zipper and fabric as you sew. Ensure the zipper teeth align with the fabric edge. And keep the opening flat. Avoid flaring the fabric outward or inward. Continue sewing using this method. Secure by sewing through the ending part one more time. Sew to the position on the other side. Zip up the zipper. Sew a few stitches to secure the two top stops to the fabric. Make sure the center of the zipper aligns with the opening position. Keep the zipper head facing outward. Do not sew it into the fabric. Once secured, The excess zipper can be slightly fixed to the fabric as well. Or leave a little distance before cutting off the excess part. Everyone can decide based on their own preference. If the yarn tail is still long enough, you can go back and sew through again to make it more secure. Once done, tie a knot and weave in the yarn tail. This way one side of the zipper is secured. The other side is sewn on using the same method. Remember to zip up the zipper as you sew. Adjust the position as needed. To prevent the two sides of the zipper from being sewn crooked, also make sure the fabric doesn't flare out or pull in. Keep it neat and aligned. Go ahead and finish it. Everyone take a look. This is what the zipper looks like after being sewn on the sample. That's all for the zipper explanation. And that's all for this pillow. If you have any unclear points during the crocheting process, don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Susan's family. Support your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.